What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal is being dragged all over social media and beyond, and rightfully so, for defending the Louisville police officers who gunned down Breonna Taylor in cold blood as she slept in her bed inside of her own house after they executed a no-knock warrant. They were discussing Breonna's death and the decision not to indict any officers in her killing during the TNT pregame show ahead of the Los Angeles Lakers and Denver Nuggets game on Thursday. Barkley argued that Breonna's death couldn't be compared to the death of George Floyd, who was also murdered by police, because Breonna's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, shot at the police first. SHAQ said, hey, I agree with Charles. He said that the police was simply doing their job. He added, you have to get a warrant signed, and some states do allow no-knock warrants. Everyone was asking for murder charges. When you talk about murder, you have to show intent. A homicide occurred, and we're sorry a homicide occurred. When you have a warrant signed by the judge, you are doing your job, and I would imagine that you would fire back. Check this out, fam. Barkley, he starts the whole conversation off with, you have to take into account that her boyfriend fired on the officer first. That ain't where you start the damn conversation at. The conversation starts with, what the fuck were they doing at her house in the first place? You started off like that. Why are you there? You're at the wrong house. And it was a no-knock warrant. Now, they've been changing their story daily. So they switched it up. And they said that, oh, wait a minute. We did announce ourselves. Like, nobody else can just change up witness testimony and evidence like they can. They can do it and they're to be believed. But if one of us do it, the rest of our testimony, no matter what else we say, we're discredited because we can't believe, well, you told one lie. How do you know you're not lying again? Come on, fam. Man, these people are a trip. I get it. Barkley is a career coon. He always burning his tongue, eating those buttermilk biscuits because he can't wait for them to cool off. I've never had a problem with SHAQ. I've always considered SHAQ one of the homies. But he's starting to really worry me with this cop shit. And this is what people talk about, how these cops get indoctrinated. Even black people who become cops, they get indoctrinated and they start putting this police stuff before being black until they get pulled over. And then they realize, wait a minute, I'm black first. See, while SHAQ is not a full police officer, he has been indoctrinated by being reserved on police forces in Florida, Arizona, and where else? California. That's Florida, California, Arizona, yeah. And I think somewhere like in Lafayette or something like that, he's a reserve deputy or something. So SHAQ, he's always siding with the police. So you can see more of this coming from him. Anytime there's a situation where it's a question about the police's misconduct, he's always giving the police the benefit of the doubt. That's a problem, especially when you start talking about how they interact with the Black community. They have a history of lying, stealing, cheating, planting evidence, making up evidence. They have put so many innocent Black people in prison by just pointing at them. But apparently, SHAQ can't see this because he's been indoctrinated by the Blue Code. If you're going to defend the police, at least use an argument that you would allow everyone else to use. You mean to tell me that if someone busts into your house, you would wait to see what they're going to do to you before you do something to them? You would wait to see if they're going to shoot before you shoot? That's not logical. That is not how you protect yourself. And that is not how you protect your loved ones. You mean to tell me you would wait to see if these people are going to try to rape your woman before you defend your woman? That's not logical. And they're not even talking about how you can't claim self-defense. According to Kentucky law, you cannot claim self-defense when you kill a third party. SHAQ, Barkley, totally out of pocket. I'm used to this from Barkley. SHAQ, come on, man. Come on, dude. This ain't cool at all. Breonna Taylor's boyfriend did not shoot at policemen. He shot at armed intruders who broke into the home. SHAQ and Barkley, your decision to side with these thug police officers makes you betrayers of Black women all around the world. One last thing before I go. Where are all the people who like to say athletes should stick to sports? No more talk.
What the haters talking about?